Got junk? Greetings, Star Stackers. How you doing? I'm the Stacking Stormtrooper. If you're new to the channel, I'm a guy in a bucket talking about precious metals, so make sure you hit the subscribe button and get the bell notification clicked, and that way you get updated with any new content. So if you are new to stacking, or if you're actually a seasoned stacker, there are some reasons in which you should buy junk silver. So in this video, I'm going to kind of go over the reasons I buy junk silver and why I think you should own some. So anyway, without any further ado, why don't I just get right to it? So being stuck at home has some perks, with this whole beer flu going around. There are some perks. You get to look at your silver and gold stack and have a little bit more time to look at your collection. But anyway, I wanted to talk about my junk silver today. I haven't really showcased my junk silver in any of my videos, really. I mean, I did my full stack videos. But anyhow, why don't I just get right to it? What you see here is, it's really not a whole lot. I have about $120, give or take, of constitutional silver. You just basically multiply that by 0.715. So if you were to take, let's say, $10 face value, you multiply that by 0.715. So that means you have 7.15 ounces of silver. So there you have it. So some of my favorite junk silver to own happens to be Morgan dollars and Roosevelt dimes. There's a lot of people in the community that really like the peace dollars, but it seems to be that the majority, they like the Morgan dollars over the peace dollars. But, these are some really nice coins. But they have some imperfections or whatnot, so they really should not be sent in for grading. When you're sending stuff in for grading, you really want to look for coins that have limited amounts of dings and scratches. You're looking for basically the best, because if you send stuff in for submission, sometimes the submission can be worth more than the coin if you don't know what you're doing. Just ask my boy ECP, East Coast Prospecting. He knows a lot about this, so if you ever have any questions, he's the man to go to. But anyway, I do have some graded Morgan dollars here. The typical, I guess, the lowest grade that I ever buy really would be an MS62. But from there, you can go up in price depending on the year, the mint mark, and obviously the grade. So I have some MS63s here. Here's a couple MS63s. Just beautiful coins. What's interesting too is if you take a MS63, like let's say, I guess these two have the most contrast. It's really interesting to see how, this one is toned a bit more. This one is blast white. Both are, MS63. It just all depends on the person's, taste, This is really nice. When you rotate it in the light, you can kind of see the cartwheels there and the, the toning. Let's flip these around. Has like some nice oranges into it. This is just blast white. My preference is blast white, but like I said, all depends on the individual. But this is an MS64. This is one of the nicer ones that I've owned. Just beautiful coin. Check that out. Right, and if you compare this to, let's say, like an MS62, I mean, you can, where's the MS62? Right there. You could just tell just the difference, right? Look how her cheek on the left is all scratched up. This one isn't. Just beautiful. Anyway, Morgan dollars are, in my opinion, the best dollar constitutional coin. I like them better than the peace dollars. Over here we have some standing Liberty quarters. These are just nice to have, just because they're historic or what have you. I like how these look. And, I just pick up some here or there. Not many, but, if I see some that are nice at the coin shop, then I'll just grab them. These are a little bit better than the other stack. These have like the dates on them, like they're not slicked down or what have you. That's a nice one. But those are the standing Liberty quarters that I've got. what I got, the barbers, right? These are the barber dimes. And if you guys hear my cat, she's sitting on my chair behind me. This is a barber quarter. Then I got some barber half dollars. Like I said, some of these most likely will end up on my auction, and some I end up keeping in my stack. What else do I have here? I joke around about these. I call them Yankees grandmother. These are the Columbian Exposition commemorative half dollars. These are also really, really cool. And I think lately I've seen a trend in ships being very popular amongst the stacking community. So whenever I see these, I try to pick them up. This is a really nice one, actually. But that's Yankees Grandma. Also really popular, I really actually do like the Liberty Walkers. These are half dollars, and these are also very, very popular. You know, this is the design that you see on the American Silver Eagles. Just a beautiful design and an awesome coin to have. And, you know, I have a handful of these. What else do I have? I've got Roosevelt dimes, and I'm going to do a video, like I said, talking about the Roosevelt dimes and Mercury dimes. And I think, too, what's important is as you guys are stacking constitutional silver, I don't think it's a bad idea to purchase different denominations. These are gifts. These were given to me by different people. I forget, unfortunately, who sent me some of these Liberty Walkers, but I could say that this Benji was sent to me by Talking Bullion. This was my first Benji. Very, very nice. And Talking Bullion, I will send you an email to let you know that I'm shouting you out in this video. But he's a very generous man, and Mrs. TB as well. Whoops, I don't need those. But these were gifts that were sent to me. Very, very nice. And like I said, it's cool to have all the different denominations. Just see your stack grow, and just fun to look at. Then I just typically, what I'll do is I'll, you know, grab, you know, a couple bucks here or there, and then I will throw it into a bag, label it, and that way I know exactly how much I have in the Ziploc. These I got off of, I think, maybe either Atmex or Provident, but sometimes they'll have deals, and you can get, you know, different variety. This was dimes, quarters, and or halves, and this was the same thing, dimes, quarters, and or halves. This one they sent me a whole bunch of Kennedy half dollars. This one they happened to send me $10 in quarters. And you know, like I said, sometimes for my auctions I do give away silver. So you know, I have some dimes, I have some quarters in here that I send to different people. So anyhow, guys, I think that what you should do is definitely stack constitutional silver. Buy a couple dollars here or there. If you see deals, try to snag some. Typically what I do is when I am trying to fill my cart on, let's say, Provident or JM Bullion or what have you, I like to add a couple dollars of constitutional silver, because sometimes I don't want any present day bullion, or I only want a few coins and I'm trying to hit that $100 minimum, so I throw on a couple bucks and just add it to the stack. Right now, though, with the beer flu, the minimums are $300 in most cases. But if you're in the market for buying constitutional silver, I would say that's one strategy that you could do. Just buy a couple bucks here or there. Definitely check your loose change. You never know. Sometimes you will find some in your loose change. Sometimes I have my kids do it just for fun. If you're wondering why I have these in capsules, this is because these were from my grandparents, and these were passed down to me. These have sentimental value, so these will always remain in my deep stack, so to speak. I will never sell these, and I will pass these down to my children, but anyhow. So guys, that's it for my my junk silver stack. I don't have anything else other than that. So yeah, guys, that's it. So if you like this video, please make sure you check out this video. This video is also awesome. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and long live the Empire.